And here with the Digital Digest, and today I wanted to share yet another video about the Whitestone Dome Glass screen protector for the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra 5G. So for those of you that watched my unboxing, and you already know, this is a $65 screen protector, and it's a lengthy process, the installation. It is not for everyone, that's for sure. And I feel that it's important to share the actual installation process. I don't want someone to purchase this and essentially bite off more than they can chew, for lack of a better way of putting it. So for those of you that did see the unboxing, you saw essentially all of the pieces. Some other important notes before we get to the actual tutorial, which I'm going to throw this over to my fiance for. You want to re-register your fingerprint for the device after installation. Also, you're going to want to turn up the touchscreen sensitivity in settings in order to get the best performance out of this device. I personally haven't had to do that, but at any rate, that is what Whitestone recommends. Another thing that you should definitely make sure of if you've purchased this, if you're just watching this to see if you want to go through with it, that, of course, that makes sense. But if you've already purchased it and you're watching this for demonstration, tutorial purposes specifically, please make sure that the ultraviolet curing light works before you start this process. I've seen far too many reviews of this where people do everything to get to the curing process and then find out that they have a faulty UV light. While I haven't seen many of those reviews, one is enough for me to caution all of you, because I could only imagine how frustrating that would be. So with all of that said, let's throw it over to my fiance, and she will take you through the install process, and I'll see you at the end.
Hi, today I'm here to show you how to install the Whitestone Dome Glass on the Samsung Note 20 Ultra. The things that come in the box include 2 pieces of glass in this particular case. Sometimes it only comes with 1, and I'll show you how to help with any imperfections you may end up with if you do. It also comes with some adhesives to put on any openings that you have on the side of your phone or the top of your phone, as well as some stickers for the speaker, just to cover the speaker on the top. This also has an easy glass protector for the camera, as well as the trays. This is 2 trays, the bottom tray, and it comes with the top tray as well as 2 liquid adhesive tubes, which you're only going to be using one of. You'll be using the second one only if you need to, if you mess up the first one. This is the pin that you would insert at the top. I'm going to be showing you how to do that exactly later. And then it comes with some alcohol wipes and the stickers, the dust removal stickers, as well as the absorption pads that you're going to need on the side, and I'll show you how to do that later. And this, I'm not sure what they call it, but it's something that you're going to be using, and I will be showing you this later as well. But it's just to let you, it's to help you guide the liquid where you want it to go before you actually pull out the top pin. So you're gonna start by taking the alcohol pad and just cleaning off the phone. You want to clean it as much as you can. Make sure that there is no dust, and you're gonna want to stay in a dust-free environment as much as you can. I don't know how much access you have to a dust-free environment, but you want to stay in a dust-free environment in order to do it. So just keep applying the alcohol pad, just like that. And then I think I'll just use the microfiber cleaning cloth that they give you as well, just to make sure that all the dust is off. I think that looks pretty good. Next thing you're going to want to do is get these stickers for the side and the top and the bottom of your phone. You're going to want to apply them. It's going to take me a little bit of time to put all 4 sides on. But the most important part is to make sure that each and every single one of these stickers that you apply, you don't want it to touch the screen whatsoever, because it's going to affect your application. So just make sure that every single side that you apply it to does not is not touching your screen whatsoever. So I'm only on the second strip, but I will definitely be showing you my final product. Okay, so I finished all sides. So you see the top, you see the side, and the bottom does not have any impact on the screen, as well as the other side. After applying all of those stickers, then I would wipe it one more time with an alcohol wipe, if you can. Put it back in the tray. Actually, I put it in the tray for the first time. Of course, I'm going to just clean it as much as I can. Just make sure that it's dust-free. Stickers are always good to be using to make sure that you don't have any free-floating dust everywhere. Let's remove those liquid adhesive tubes, and you're gonna want to put the absorption pads, install them onto the top tray, just like I have right there. It's not very difficult to install. It's just you pop them right into the slots. I'm just, again, using the sticker because every time you put a new tray on or anything, you just want to make sure that you didn't introduce more dust. In order to get the speaker sticker on, you're gonna want to, once you take it off of that main sticker that it comes in, you're gonna want to line it up with that tab that they have, and it'll line up perfectly so that it's barely touching the phone. So once it's stuck onto the phone, barely touching it, then you start to clean the screen the way that I'm cleaning it. Then you want to add your top pin as well as your little C-shaped tool you have for the tube, the adhesive tube. The top tube cover is colored, and that's not gonna make the liquid come out. So you're gonna take that off, then pop it into the hole, and nothing's gonna come out of it. So you don't have to worry. And then soon you will be releasing that top pin. Well, I'm gonna be releasing it right now. So you release that top pin. And when you do, just make sure that all the liquid that comes out of it, it's out of the tube. Just make sure it's out of the tube. I'm moving it from side to side, just making sure that everything's out of it. And you see the circle or the weird shape that it's created there. I'm trying to brace it with something, I'm using my pencil for now. But yeah, what you really want to do is you want to put the screen over this adhesive now. So you're going to take the sticker off the back of the screen now. You're going to line up the bottom of the screen to the bottom of the tray. And while you're doing that, just make sure that you have it lined up. And just make sure that you have it lined up on the bottom, and then just also make sure that it's lined up on the top as well. And it's gonna stay that way for a little bit while you adjust the location of that liquid, which I'm gonna be showing you very soon. So now you have this piece that it comes with, which shows you exactly where you want that liquid to end up. And mine is obviously way above, which everyone's gonna be. It's gonna be way above where it should be. So what you're gonna want to do is kind of pull or like tilt the tray so that the liquid starts to move towards that plus sign circle. Then as soon as it gets there, you want to release that top pin. And once you release it, then you want to wait about 100 seconds. Or at least that's what they recommend. You could do more than 100 seconds if if it takes longer than that. And it has taken me longer than that in the past. The next step you want to do is before you actually take it out of the tray, you want to do the 15-second on each end curing. Then while it's out, you just get an alcohol wipe, remove all excessive liquid that resulted in the whole process. You're going to want to remove that speaker sticker as well. And just, there's no end. You just want to keep going with the alcohol wipes because that's going to help. It's going to give you a much cleaner finish. You also want to remove all of the stickers that you applied earlier. You want to get rid of all of them. Just clean it up with the alcohol wipes. And I think for now, let's see how that looks. I think it looks pretty good. I don't see any bubbles. I think it looks very clean. This is my second curing process, so this is going to be 60 seconds on each side. You always want to start with the top, then you go with the bottom. So you do 60 seconds on the top, 60 seconds on the bottom, and then you do it one more time. Do the whole set one more time. Do the top, 60 seconds, bottom, 60 seconds. And that should be the end of the curing process. That should be the end. But like I said earlier, from my experience with this, the alcohol wipes are great in every single edge. Like if you want to get the edges, just use the alcohol wipes. It'll get rid of anything that you see there. It'll be extremely clean. You can do it with the front camera, as well as the bottom of the phone, the sides. The next thing I'm going to show you is the application of the Easy glass cover. Comes with two of the glass covers, as well as an alcohol wipe and some stickers and a cloth wipe. So I'm using just the cloth wipe just to clean off any dust. This is just the alcohol wipe that it comes with, and I think I just opened both of them, but that's fine. Just make sure that you have no dust covering any of your cameras. You don't want to ruin any of your cameras, so just make sure you get all of them. This is the cloth that it came with in that Easy box, and I'm just using that to go over the camera one more time before I use the dust stickers. Of course, dust stickers are really good to capture anything that's floating around in your room, just to make sure also that there's nothing that just landed on the lens, so it's very helpful. So after you're done with your dust sticker, then you're gonna get your glass case out of just peel it off, and then you just try to line it up as much as you can, as best as you can, and just push it on there. You're gonna realize that it actually does start to, you're gonna see a transition, and I didn't notice that this was gonna happen, so I just pushed, just to make sure that there's no bubbles, I just pushed it away, and I didn't have any issue whatsoever. So I think everything is covered now. Just wiping it all down so that you see what it looks like with the alcohol wipes and the cloth wipes that it comes with. So just trying to make it look nice and clean. Yeah, there's the front and the back.
And so now you know exactly what it takes to install the Whitestone Dome Glass screen protector on the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra 5G. And the final product, I have to say, is impressive. Now, I already knew this from my experience with the Note 10 Plus, but this is a new generation of phone. It is a larger display. They did change at least what they include in the product a little bit. We get two protectors now. It's more expensive, but I think 2 for $65 as opposed to 1 for $50 is definitely a better alternative, and it gives you a little bit more room for error in case you do make some mistakes. Now, as far as the side of the device, nearly protects all the way to the edge, trying to bring that in focus as best as possible. No rainbow effect, which is critical. Most screen protectors, especially glass ones, will create a rainbow effect. And when it comes to usability, I mean, the device is still buttery smooth, no issues at all, and I have not had to change the screen sensitivity. Another thing, the only place you'll really notice it at all is the cutout, the pinhole for the selfie camera. That is the only place where the glass actually breaks, and for good reason. With regard to the back of the device, the screen protection for the camera module, I think is excellent, but it is yet to be tested, because this is literally the first time that I've dealt with a screen protector from Whitestone for a camera assembly, and the process is incredibly simple. You know, it is nothing like the process for the display itself. So we'll see how it holds up. Again, I think the protection for the camera is like $10. I recommend it only because this thing makes me nervous. It is just waiting to be scratched. And for those of you that are wondering what it's like to throw this in a case, I am still rocking the Samsung official rugged. And I will also show you, let's take a look, what this looks like in terms of fingerprints when it's off. I mean, not bad. Not bad at all. I think it holds up fairly well. And that'll also give you a better look at the cutout that I was mentioning for the pinhole, which is really minimal, and the edges, and again, the camera unit, which you already saw, there's no difference, but let's get it in the case. So I'm personally a big fan of these. I feel like they will last the lifespan of the device, which is exactly what I'm looking for. And if you were wondering about the fit and finish with the Samsung case, you can see there is no issue. I mean, it is flush. So I think that's part of why Whitestone probably didn't try to wrap around the entire edge, because they know that a lot of the cases are being built to prevent accidental touches and still protect the edges as best as possible while maintaining the edges as best as possible. But that pretty much rounds it out. And also, with regard to the camera, this case does recess the camera module a little bit, just a little. So with the screen protection, it's still, you know, it's close. It's really, really close. I would say that it's still recessed. So for those of you wondering, compatibility is on point, and I love it. And I love that, you know, I was fortunate enough not to have to install it. At any rate, hope you enjoyed the video again, and you did get a real-world tutorial from someone who doesn't do this for a living. So just like any of you out there, myself included, although I wouldn't have done as good a job, I can tell you that right now. And it would have taken me a lot longer. And that's why I said in my unboxing, I likely wouldn't be doing the install. Any questions or comments, please feel free to post them. Hit that like button. And as usual, please feel free to subscribe. And please stay safe. Later.